sponsored by Dasani. Good product placement. Jim, I need my readers.
I want to come listen. Head coach Trisha Brown and student athletes Courtney Walsh and Bud Martin. Coach, just want to open up with a couple comments about the game.
That was a battle. Sure was fun at times. Obviously, couldn't be more excited that we're heading on to Monday night's regional final, the Sweet 16, as we just talked about. What I love about this team is what got it done tonight. They kept their poise. It was a really physical game. And I told them in the locker room when I was kind of losing my head at times with maybe some of the physical play, they kept really poised and stayed one at a time. And these two, obviously, huge reason that we're moving on. So couldn't be happier.
This is the second game in a row. I guess teams have shot like 30% or lower than that. Defense has just been key in the whole thing, right?
It really has. And, you know, we've been that team all year, you know, from Elizabeth Grip being the Defensive Player of the Year to, you know, obviously Courtney and Kelly's ability to guard really good scorers and good shooters. And these two did a phenomenal job of, you know, contesting shots and keeping the ball in front. And, you know, we really defended the arc well. And that's what we had talked about. You know, if these guys are going to score, make them shoot contested twos. And we did a great job on that.
And Courtney's shooting tonight.
She really was great, wasn't she? Yeah, no, and again, that's, I think you see our strength, especially in these big games in Courtney and Kelly and Sam. Sam didn't have a great shooting night, but that's what makes us hard to guard because we have depth. And, you know, Courtney knocked down some huge shots tonight, and that's her senior poise, and that we're getting to Monday night attitude, and it was awesome. Thanks a lot, Courtney.
Okay. Courtney, did you just get a rhythm going, basically?
Yeah, I mean, they're fairly open shots because I think my teammates created well for me, and so it was kind of me in the basket at that point by the time they get the ball in me, so they made my job easy.
When they took the lead in the third quarter, you came right back like 10 seconds later and hit a three. I mean, was that the biggest shot you think of the night?
I mean, I don't know. Every shot's pretty big, but I was happy that went in. So.
And how about Monday night? You played Sciences before. It's a long time ago. But how different are you guys now than then?
I think we're pretty different. They're a great shooting team, but I think we know the fixes we have to make. We didn't have a great game down there, so we're ready for a second chance.
And how about being here with the students be back and everything?
Yeah, it should be a fun environment, which is exciting. So we have a great fan section. It's awesome.
And Kelly, the defense tonight, just talk about that.
I think that we did a good job of understanding personnel, and I mean, it starts with Izzy. She kind of is our momentum on the defensive end. She got a few blocks early, and then just the guards up top, understanding who are their shooters, who's looking to rip and go. A few breakdowns here and there, but I think we made good adjustments and were able to get stops down the stretch.
And how about being in this spot, one more game and at home?
Yeah, we couldn't be more excited, especially to have another chance at Sciences. Again, we didn't play probably our worst game down there. We played all year, but we're a much different team now, and we'll be ready to go for sure by Monday night.
And how about the students back? What kind of atmosphere do you think?
That's huge, and you saw it the past few games when they were here. It makes such a difference, and we feed off of their momentum as well. And I think, like we've talked about, Magic of the Mercury, and it's a huge advantage to be at home.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Kelly, just talk about you matchup with for them. Kind of looking and coming into this game, pretty similar with the way you guys both lead these two teams. You just talk about that matchup today.
Yeah, I was excited. I had heard them talking about it last night, how she had pretty good stats and whatnot, but so I was excited to kind of get after it and kind of go head to head with her. And she is a great player, and I think we held her to 9. I think she averages 17 or 18. So, but that's a team effort. We didn't let her get a lot of shots off. 1 and 2, we kind of got her frustrated early on, and I think that kind of took her out of her game a little bit.
Coach, when you're looking at the film and obviously watching them last night, you kind of see a little bit with the way she runs that team.
Mm-hmm.
What was kind of do you have to kind of take the Kelly Martin approach with keeping her away from the ball?
Yeah, limit her touches. She's a fantastic player, and even early, you know, we were trying to do some different things on ball screens where she has a great ability to hit big shots and kind of force it to the baseline. But she did a great job, I thought, early creating for her teammates when we were forcing her to make that pass. And I think that was a good adjustment we made in the second half in terms of our help and forcing tougher shots from her teammates. But, you know, she felt the pressure, I think, as the game started because Kelly made her work so hard. She was coming off staggered screens, and nobody defends staggered screens as well as Kelly Martin does. She was right in her hip pocket, and so, you know, she wasn't getting a lot of time to catch and shoot, so she had to put it on the floor, which is exactly what we wanted her to do. So Kelly did a phenomenal job, and like she said, you know, at times when she needed the help, we got great team help.
And just a little bit about Sciences on Monday, early.
They are a phenomenal team, just so poised, and they're very patient. They run their stuff well, and boy, can they shoot. I thought they were going to break a three-point shooting record in the gym in the first 3 minutes of the Bentley game. They know how to score. So we, like these two mentioned, you know, in December wasn't our finest outing, so we're really excited about, you know, bringing a different team to Monday night in terms of how we're going to defend them, and our ability to score, I think, even at this point, is a lot better than it was on that day in December last year, as we talked about. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Ages ago, yes. I think last night was ages ago.
Congratulations.